Alrighty, fellas. What's up? What's up? How are we doing today? How are we feeling? Good morning, guys. I don't have anything special planned today. I have like nothing crazy. No like, oh, make this competitive Pokemon for cheap, abuse this economy, this spoiler to talk about. Nothing crazy. I'm really just gonna be here. I'm gonna pop lore. I have to make sure. So this is a really important thing, I guess, to be aware of. Most probably knows if you single encounter hunt. When you log in in the middle of a lore, after that lore ends, it won't prompt you to repop it. So I always forget this, but you have to like repop your lore every time after you log in. It's like a really common, I don't know if you call it glitch or like interaction, but yeah, it's something to worry about, something to think about when you log in with a lore pop. So what's up, fellas? Good morning. Good morning. I'm just still here hunting Zapdos. I'm seeing a lot of legendary questions in chat, which is always good. I need to, it's one of the guides, like shiny hunting guide I need to remake, and then the legendary guide I need to remake because it's changed. I need like a new legendary explained because now there's like 3 different types of legendaries to explain now. There is the King of the Hill style legendaries, which still exist for each region. And then there's Shaman, which was an event only thing that was only available for, you know, Lunar New Year event, which is coming back. So prep your stuff for Shaman. And then thirdly, there's the cycling permanently ownable legendaries like the Bird Trio in Kanto and the Dogs or legendary beasts in Johto. So there's so many different types now that need to be explained. It's always a tough thing to explain to new players. Yeah, I just took a 6-month break and I feel washed. I can't imagine, like, there literally may have been more added to the game over the past 6 months than, like, any 6-month period ever. Maybe aside from, like, hordes or breeding, but even that's, like, a simple thing to, like, breeding's not simple to learn. But hordes would be easy to learn, I guess, kind of, if you came back, right? It'd be tough to adjust to, but, like, yeah, there's so much, dude, there's so much, that's happened. It's probably one of the hardest times ever to, like, take a break and come back and be like, whiplash with how much new content there is to learn and stuff with legendaries and shipping added, the PC overhaul. I don't know when hint abilities have been here for a bit, I guess. The anniversary event 2 coming, being hinted at. There's so much, man. The reason I'm at this location, people probably, some people don't know, you know. Zapdos, I'm in Kanto single encountering for Zapdos mainly, and then the good shinies that could happen here are Execute and Munchlax. Munchlax would be super unlikely, but it's incredible if it did happen, obviously. The main thing is Execute. This is actually the best spot in the game to shiny hunt Execute. It's a single encounter. A lot of people egg for Execute. It's a tough shunt, dude. And before shiny Pidgeotto, I would not even be like remotely mad about a shiny Pidgeotto. Like a shiny Pidgeotto, like obviously it'd be really low encounters. I'd be super lucky again, which would be unbelievable. And then I don't have a shiny Pidgey line. You know, obviously I don't really love the shiny Pidgey line, but I don't have one yet. I'll take any. I'll take most shiny. Like, especially if I'm wet. If I'm wet, I'll take fucking any shiny. I don't really care. You know, like if I'm dry and then if I'm turbo dry and then I get a wrong shiny, especially a duplicate, those hurt a little bit, but you gotta try to move on. But once it happens 3rd, 4th, 5th time, that's where, you know, it starts to hurt after a while, but pretty long time before. I have a pretty long patience before shiny hunting becomes frustrating, you know? Got a duplicate shiny Pidgeotto via single encounters at 105,000 encounters. Those are the ones that hurt. That's an understandable, you know, disappointed shiny. Fair. Would you rather single encounter or egg hunt for shiny Pinsir? Repel Trick. Pinsir is a very good Repel Trick mon. I think you need level 55. I actually use this Dugtrio to Repel Trick for it. It's the dark grass spot, or you can do light grass as well. The grass spots at route, is it 13 or 12 in Unova? It's the route with the Rapidash Horde. It's that same exact route. You do level 55 Pokemon, probably a Dugtrio, something with like Swarm or Arena Trapper, you know, the encounter boost, and then you repel, and you'll usually only encounter like 40% of the time you encounter Pinsir or Heracross, which is super good for those mons. 40%, but it's expensive per hour. I don't know how much. It's a great question. I don't know how much Repel Trick costs off the top of my head per hour. I did a video that's coming. Zapdos! Awesome! Okay, sick! Hell yeah! Okay, I'm in the middle of it split. Perfect. Beautiful. Grand. Great. Phenomenal. Awesome. Hell yeah. I don't know what to. Fucking hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Sick. The Gamba? Oh my god. We wanted to win. We literally, for those who, oh my god, I didn't record a clip. 5 minutes ago, I said, oh, should we do the Gamba? Oh, let's wait for more people to come into the stream because we're so early into the stream. So I didn't do a Gamba. That is so sad. Forget about, oh my god. Let's go ahead. He's gonna try to hurricane me here, which actually will do a lot of damage, even though I'm level 100 and stuff. That's so funny. Should I start a Gamba? It's tough because you only have 30 minutes to actually gamble on the Gamba. So if I start Gamba like 15 minutes in a stream, people who don't even come into the stream until like it's an hour up, which is a lot of people, right? They miss out on that chance or whatever, which is, you know, it's not, I don't know, it's unfortunate. Man, that's crazy. We even have Gamba done. Yeah, wait, that's true. Yeah, that's, even if I started Gamba, it wouldn't have been finished. You wouldn't have been able to finish voting, so you would have had 30 minutes. Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't even have mattered. Yeah, even if I started Gamba, I'm only 20 minutes into stream, so even if I started Gamba as soon as stream went live, doesn't have any like recoil moves, right? It wouldn't have worked. Yeah, unfortunate. That's okay though. Okay, this is really good for me. It's been asleep for 2 turns. I could just dream ball it here. Watch me just catch it first Pokeball. It'd be super, super lucky. No recoil? Yeah, probably has a Roost, I would guess. I could be wrong. I'm assuming it has Thunder and Hurricane. Yep. With Rain Dance setup. I'm assuming they gave it Hurricane. That does one-shot me. Oh, that's a huge problem. Wow. I can revive it, obviously, but that's a huge problem, that one-shots. Holy shit. That was way scary. I also cannot bring in this here. If I bring in Chandelure, good thing to keep in mind, if I bring in Chandelure, it could get flame-bodied and die. So I cannot bring in Chandelure here. Well, this fight just became a little more complicated. I mean, it's obviously fine, but I'm going to go for not a match revive, just a normal revive. I've got a bunch of them. We're going to normal revive. Master Ball, not in a million years. I'd rather it die. Not in a million years. It's never worth the master. Never worth it. Literally never, ever, 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 ever worth the Master Ball, a legendary, unironically. X items. Yes, I should go for some X special defenses. You're 100% correct. What potion does this need? I need like 150-ish, 125-ish HP. Yep, 120 should work. We're going to potion it. Never use Master Ball ever. Okay, never on legendaries. I need something to die. I'm going to switch in my... Okay, I'm warning people... Okay, there's no particle. I'm going to switch in my Shiny Blossom to let it die to Zapdos. It might not die off that, hilariously. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh, what do I spam here that doesn't... Preventing from landing crits. We're going to Lucky Chant to burn a turn. Use sub? Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan. We're going to bring in Breloom. This is why I love substitute on catching Breloom, because it makes things like really consistent and unstoppable. So now I'm going to be able to bring in my Breloom. I'm going to be able to have the Toxic Orb Poison Heal, sustain my sub. I'm going to go for a sub here first, and then I'm going to go for an X special defense after. So if it stays asleep, I'm fine. But if it wakes up, I need to respore and go through the whole motions. Okay, so it stays asleep. I'm going to go for an X special defense. I might even go for 2. I have 36 of them. Like, I think X special defense, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's super worth here. I don't even know if I need it, though. With sub, I'm not even sure if I even need this. This is kind of like overkill, but I'm going to do 2 just in case. Yeah, this is like kind of overkill. I honestly don't even need to do this, but I'm going to do it just because. Just to make this fight super safe. Now, if it runs out of PP, you can call it a misplay after the fight, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and Spore. Go for a sub again after. See how it goes. Congrats on the Shiny Golett, dude. Shiny Golett is such an under-shunted Pokemon, Christopher. Nice job, dude. Don't need a sub? Yep. Just said that. I agree. I'm just kind of doing it anyway, just in double case, because I might misclick or make a mistake. You accidentally get shinies from hatching eggs? Yes. It's a 1 in a 30,000 chance. That's like the dream, dude. To accidentally get a shiny like while breeding a competitive Pokemon or something of the sort is like the yeah. I used to do a series on my channel called Breeding Extravaganza, which was kind of all like based around that. Like I would set up like 1 to 2 full boxes of breeds that were just like competitive Pokemon, utility Pokemon, like good IV Pokemon, just like all kinds of stuff. And I would hope to one day breed a like competitive shiny randomly. That's the goal with that. Okay, now we're in a good position. I should go for timer balls here, I think. Probably just dream here, I guess. It's 4 times versus, I think timer's also 4 times at max. I'm definitely max turns in. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the timer. Okay, instant breakout. That's okay. It's crazy how long. Thanks for the shiny charm for this. That was definitely the lucky charm, Frederick. I appreciate it. Shiny Zapdos worth Master Ball. If it's a shiny. if you want to for the flex, I mean, I respect it, but you don't, even then you don't need to, you know? Like, that's the thing, right? Okay, since I'm +4 special defense, I might stop subbing, because if I'm doing both of these, PP does become an issue. I'm a little scared. What are the odds it's still... I'm going to test. We're going to test. We're going to bring back the only Shinies character when there's not like stuff going on, when there's not other goals to do, you know? The issue, like, that's a passive account that is only played when there's nothing else going on in PokeMMO, but there's so much going on. That did no damage to me. That's very, very good. Maybe I even +6. That's hilarious how little damage that did. I'm very aware, Flappin'. I'm very aware, guys. Silly random question. If you caught a Pokemon, sold it, then deleted your character, would the OT remain your... If you caught a Pokemon, sold it, then deleted your character, would the OT remain, or would it turn blank? I think it would remain. That's actually I love questions like that. That's a great question. OT stuff with account deletion or with name changing, like, that stuff becomes really interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Weather Ball. They do no damage to me. It might be out of Hurricane PP. Okay, me being still confused is unfortunate. Nice. Yeah, they're got Rumel for the test. Yo, thank you, Titan. I appreciate it, man. My first shiny for was your first shiny being Beldum is incredible, dude. My first shiny for 2024 was Beldum, following with 3 more shinies in one day. 6 shinies for the month so far. My dude, you're 10 days in. You're God. What the hell, BRH? Congratulations, man. That's wild. I thought my 20... yeah, there we go. Zapdos caught. Dude, that's insane. Congratulations to you, man. Dude, we are done legendary hunting for the month. Oh, let's go. Not, you know, what we'll take. We can always adjust. Naughty Nature's not really what relevance. Thank you so much, Frederick. Let's go. Dude, I've been wanting to do this forever. Now that the legendary is done, we can go shiny hunt over at Dugtrio. I really want a shiny Dugtrio. I've been using my Dugtrio so much recently. I would love a Dugtrio shiny. So we're gonna head over to Sinnoh. We're gonna head over to that location. It's a pretty cool location. You need Leppas. You can adjust the stats of Zapdos with elemental orbs, and then you need a nature herb to change the... You can only... Or no, yeah, sorry. No, it's elemental orbs. Rainbow quills are for... Rainbow quills are for the dogs. Elemental orbs are the equivalent for the legendary beast. Very small, you know, thing, but it's important to know. Is it resort area? I think it's resort area where this location's at. Zapdos is the best mon for leveling and EV training now, in my opinion. That's exciting. Yeah, I've heard people say discharge Zapdos. The reason why it's discharge Zapdos, which is already good, and then you get access to with its... Does it have an ability or an effect? Zapdos has some sort of out of battle ability. Let's see. Where you get elemental orbs. Coalescence has a chance to create elemental orbs when fighting opponents. So yes, that's so weird that it's not under, like, it's like a hidden effect. It's not under ability. It's not, it's a hidden effect where if you lead with Zapdos, it has a chance to create elemental orbs. It's similar to, like, picking up Rainbow Quills. Very weird that it doesn't say that anywhere else. All right, boys, we're finally at the Dugtrio spot. Dude, Shiny Diglett / Dugtrio used to be one of my favorite, like, shinies in all of Pokemon. Like, back prior to, like, before Gen 3, before when PokeMMO was just Gen 1, I wanted a shiny Diglett so bad. It's such a cool shiny, man. Underrated in my opinion. Hey, Pat, is Hidden Ability Dusknoir a good Frisk Thief Pokemon, or is Bayonet better? The only reason I would say Dusknoir is not as good is probably because the speed stat. If I'm not mistaken, I think Bayonet's not that fast either, but it's faster than just barely, like 65. Isn't Dusknoir like 45 or 40? I'm gonna guess Dusknoir is 40. No, I'm gonna guess 45. 45. Okay, so yeah, Bayonet's like 20 base stat speed, which is actually reasonably about. So that speed matters. I would say, yeah, definitely go Bayonet just because of the speed. Frisk Yanma is the GOAT. Frisk Yanma is pretty based. If you have enough damage to, like, kill, dude, if you can find any way, and Yanmega has hidden ability Frisk. I should make a Frisk Thief Yanmega, because, I mean, how cool of a Pokemon. It's a cool fucking Pokemon, dude. I'm pretty sure it learns Thief, right? I'm pretty sure it learns Thief. Wait, surely. Okay, yeah. Whew. Yeah, so you can now get a Frisk, but a little more difficult. You have to get the hidden ability ones with a little more effort, but super cool. Dude, how crazy is that, Zenarchy? Yeah, Shiny Sock is the only shiny that Team Mister doesn't have. Or sorry, the only times 5 Horde shiny. How crazy is it? Like, I mean, it's dude, we're like really close. Team Mister is pretty freaking close to Shiny Pokedex. I think we'll easily be the first team in the game, like by far, to complete Shiny Pokedex. It'd be super cool. And then it's really, yeah, it's funny to think about Shiny Sock is the only one that is times 5 Horde that we don't have. We have every other times 5 Horde shiny. Yeah, so I really do want a Shiny Marl, but it's what I consider a passive shiny hunt. So if that makes sense. So Marl is a really good spot for HP EV training. So I EV train there and hope that one day I'll get it via that. But Marl also spawns at a bunch of single encounter spots. Things, I think it spawns at like the Tropius spot in Hoenn that I go to with like Tropius, Absol, Marshtomp, like that spot. There's a bunch of spots where you can like randomly just get a Shiny Marl and the EV training spot. So because of that, I never like directly go for Shiny Marl. I just let it happen passively. There are certain like macro shunts like that you want to be aware of. Did you also not use your Master Ball on Legendaries in the old games? I hate how much you pegged me there. Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. I would almost never use my Master Ball on Legendaries in the old. I would most of the time just like Ultra Ball it until it happened, and then just save my Master Ball and never use it. No, you're 100%. You fucking nailed me, dude. Is Sock 100% or is there a fail? So, great question. Sock is a 33, 33, 33 shunt. Only in the daytime. So, it's kind of a tough shunt. And most people, when you go for, like, the Sock hunt, you're there for Scraggy. You're only there for to get Shiny Scraggy or Scrafty, which is a nighttime 100% encounter hunt. So, I hunted at that spot, but at nighttime only. And then, so I got my 100% Scraggy, and then I left. But if I hunted in the daytime, you'd have that 33, 30. It's 33% chance for Sock, Throw, and then Scraggy in the daytime. Fawn has a new letter. Dude, how is Fawn getting so many shiny unknowns? The dude is a fucking beast. Dude, congratulations. Has a new letter guess? He just did X. I'm going to guess, is it a duplicate? If he just did X, I'm going to guess Y and Z. I'm going to guess Y and Z. Okay, Fong said 10 guesses, 1 million Pokeyen if I get it correctly. Okay, I'm going to guess Y, Z. That's my 2. Y, Z, A. I'm counting on my hands. A, E, G, H, N, M, O, and W. That's my 10 guesses. I think that was 10. Can I count? I don't know. Thanks for the even offering the game, Fawn. Rip didn't get it again. I suck at this game. I appreciate the fuck, dude, for like you celebrating you getting a shiny by giving like it's very sweet, man. I think OG always does that. I got an S, dude. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. It's really cool to see your unknown collection always like daily growing. Hey Pat, how do you price check a mom when there's nothing like it on the GTO? I got a 3x31 Chaos Egg group which has a price but none for the nature. Do I add like 80k? It's a tough thing when you're adjusting for nature, for sure. What's the IVs? Usually with something like that, you kind of just have to, it's a lot of game knowledge. Like you have to kind of factor in how much would I be willing to pay to add nature onto my Pokemon at that IV range, if that makes sense. It's a lot of like unironic like game knowledge. 3x31 with correct nature, especially Chaos Egg group, Timid, that's probably pretty expensive. That's like one of the best egg groups to have timid nature on. One of the best like 3x IVs to have correct nature. Like that's all of that is like so good. The coolest thing people are asking about Mysterious Balls and shinies and that's what the coolest thing about Mysterious Ball shinies, in my opinion, and what made me so happy with the Stantler, seeing the sprite on screen, seeing the shiny Stantler sprite like glide across screen when you get it. It's such a cool thing. It's so exciting. It's so unique, and it made for such a cool reaction. I was very happy about it, man. So what Pat is saying is it's worth opening all sealed product. Absolutely not, man. Sealed product in PokeMMO is very similar to sealed like trading cards, like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever it may be. Value goes up, and it's way more likely to make money off it or make investments. Keep it sealed. Sealed product is always better than gambling on the opening. Let's double check. I don't even remember how many Mysterious Balls I've bought for that event. Let's check. 547 great. Honestly, not as many as I expected. I kind of want to get more. 547 greats. 440 Pokeballs is more than I thought, though. 28 Premiers is actually a fucking lot. If these are like 250k a piece, that's kind of good, man. They have tanked a lot. I kind of didn't expect these to go down like this, but that's the risk, right? Let's say they're 260k a piece. That times 28? That alone's like 7.2 mil. That's pretty crazy, dude. That's where your cash stack went? Yeah, I have a lot of investments. Well, most of my... So, dude, my net worth is probably around 300 to 500 million Pokeyen. But all of it's in investments. And in shinies, I guess. My capital is extremely low. Extremely low. But like my anniversary chest, 1,400. Let's just scroll down, Let me keep shiny hunting. Well, now I can't say my bad. But I have like 300 to 500 mil or whatever in net worth. But my capital is super low. Probably too low, I have a fair amount of money in, oh shit! That's a huge sale! Oh, hell yeah! For those who don't know, oh my god, this shiny Sandshrew. Dude, how much should I buy this for? Like 300k or less. I would easily bet I bought this for 300k. This is a 2012 flip. Easily bought this for 300k or less. Sold for 2 mil. 2012, I think it was a 2012 2 times 31 Pokemon. And there's so few of those. Dude, sorry, Neo, for the scare. But yeah, that's an awesome flip. That's an awesome sale that I've been sitting on for a bit. That's an easy... I think I relisted it twice. If I bought it for... That's like an easy, like, 1.7 mil profit. 1.6 if you want to be safe. That's phenomenal. Needed that extra capital, that extra 2 mil, man. I'm sitting on so many big flips right now. I think I have, like, 3 or 4 shiny flips that I'm unfortunately sitting on. Like this sock at 3.5, this throw at 2.9, this Tenta at 4, this socket. I'm sitting on a lot of flips right now that are kind of eating away. I need to kind of lower the amounts a little bit because I'm going for too much of a profit, I think, too much of a percentage. Also, the more shinies brought into the game, the 20% boost with all, like, during the Christmas event with all those flips in the market hurt me a little bit. I'm sure it wasn't that. I was actually kind of shocked, like, how it didn't hurt the market too bad, but it impacts it for sure, right? Yeah, like Hector says, I'm currently sitting on 3 flips due to the Christmas event. Yeah, I feel it's only normal, dude. Dude, there's a bunch of 2012s being listed. Look at this. Is someone buying up a shit ton of stuff and, like, trying to control the market? Because look at this. 11 minutes, 13 minutes ago, 14 minutes ago. 1 hour ago, this Zard. Oh, yeah, like, how many? So, like, what is that? 90 Pokemon? No, not that many. I can't count. 10, 20, like 30 Pokemon? Okay, 22 Pokemon. Let me correct my numbers over and over again. 22 Pokemon have been listed in the last hour. That's really impressive. That's really cool. Day one isn't that impressive. So I want to qualify. I see a lot of people with the, at least I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think it's that impressive. Most 2012s are day one. All day one means is that it was caught before this date. And this date is November 12th, right? November 12th, 2012. So that left only a month and a half for like, so PokeMMO existed in 2012 for like 6 months. And for 4.5 or like 5 of those months, yeah, for 4.5 of those months, those Pokemon were all given this date at this exact time. Anything caught prior to this was given this date. So 4.5 months of the Pokemon are with this date, and then only a month and a half. Like, I would argue that the Mons without this date are actually rarer. I don't get why people put like, day one. It doesn't mean anything. It's not actually day one of the game. It's day one of when they started tracking this. So keep that in mind. I feel like a lot of people like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, day one is not an important. Most of the Pokemon in 2012 are quote unquote day one. Don't get tricked by that. Don't buy 2012 Mons thinking that it's like day one of the game release. I don't know if that's like a dishonest sort of thing or people just don't know. It's a really important thing to understand. Funny how you found a good use for the Shiny Raticate. Yes, being able to use a Runaway Raticate for a Shunt like this is super nice. You need Runaway for like Arena Trap hunts or Shadow Tag hunts like Wobbuffet and stuff, for sure. It's actually a utility mon. I'm going to bite the bullet and take the guess now. I think I'm going over 30k encounters this hunt. I deserve it. You know, I've been super lucky. I think if I go 36 to 48k dry, I would accept it. I would understand. Fair, reasonable. I'll take it. Honestly, it has been a while since I've been 100k dry. I can see it, man. Someone's at 99k. I can see 100k dry. It might happen. That's okay. It's been a long time, you know. This is one of the most disgusting things to think about when you realize like how many shunters are like way better than like me, way better than like, you know, whatever, right? If Neo's in chat, he can confirm. I'm pretty sure Neo got 37 shiny Lickitungs on the way to his Riolu repel tricking. It's like a 99.9% chance or whatever for not really, but it's like a really high chance for Lickitung. And then you only see the 2 Pokemon. You see Lickitung and you see Riolu, and you see way more. I think the average is you're supposed to see like 20 Lickitungs before Riolu, and he went 37, which is insane. 37 shiny Lickitungs is more shinies than I have in total. Think about that. How insane is that? That this man has more shiny Lickitung phases than I have total shinies. Also, all of those are single encounter, repel tricking, and not like ×5 forwards. That's ridiculous. It's another level, man. There are shunters out there who just like put their head down and go hard every single day, and just it's unbelievable. They're with insane mental fortitude and insane grinding potential. Ooh, what ocarinas do you have? It's a good question. I really only recommend like fly, surf, and teleport ocarinas, and then pretty much anything else is like, even those are like hyper luxury. I have a lot. Well, actually, you know what? A lot of these ocarinas, I'm fucking streamer privileged, man. I need to, yeah. A lot of these ocarinas are were given to me by chat. A lot of these were donations. I think I have like most ocarinas. Cut, defog, flash, fly, headbutt, rock climb. Rock climb is nice for the red refight. Rock smash, strength, surf, teleport, waterfall. I think I have all of them. Whirlpool, if not like almost all of them. I probably bought 5 of them on my own, which were like, I think I bought rock climb. I think I bought surf, teleport, fly, and I think I bought rock smash on my own for like the shuckle hunt and stuff. I've got a great food hack. Okay. Dude, I'm about to finish my last 2 pieces of pizza. Okay. Sunday night, Casey bought me a Pizza Hut big dinner box to celebrate me getting Twitch partner. Okay. That I pretty much have only eaten that pizza until Wednesday at 2 p.m. I'm about to go finish it. So that pizza box, which cost $40, and I got it like heavily customized. It's like 20. You can get it for 25 base. I got mine with wings, heavily customized, 2 good pizzas. It was $40 after tax and everything. That pizza lasted me what, 4 days? Like 3 to 4 days. I guess, yeah. That's not bad, man. To eat out and it costs like around $10 a day. That's pretty, it's a secret. I'm just saying, man, there are still some decent deals out there. It's not incredible. You can do better, but for good as hell food, I'd feel awful. I feel great on my Pizza Hut diet, man. I'm going to be like the, okay. Yeah, I love it, man. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for Safari. I feel like this will be a year, Safari Week this year. I don't know when it will be. There's so many new PokeMMO content creators, especially streamers. I'm really excited to see how many people participate in Safari Week, how many shinies we may see, and just what happens. Like, Safari Week is so tough within PokeMMO because like, on average, most people are just going to do like 20, 30,000 encounters on the week and see nothing. Whereas other content creators can bring up 4 Fire Red emulators at 10 times speed and get like 10 shinies in the week. And it's like, some run, some, you catch, right? But it's a tough week for PokeMMO players, but it's a fun one and an extra exciting one if any Pokemon content creator gets a single shiny during Safari Week, like whether it runs or stays, like that's a big deal. It's exciting, man. What would you go for in the Safari Zone if we all did it? I would probably go for Lapras. I feel like that's the best. I like Lapras. That's like an actual good hunt there and decent odds. I'll go for the Lapras spot. And if I fail, I get like a Marill or something that I actually also want, so. This is such a wholesome and good idea. Here's an idea. In the summer, I want to take my MacBook up to the mountains and shunt and catch shiny Pokemon in actual locations. Need to work out the battery issue, but I think it'd be cool. Maybe stream it too. That's really wholesome. Like IRL shiny hunts in locations where that Pokemon would spawn. Really wholesome and cute. That's a cool, like, just Pokemon content idea, not even just PokeMMO, you know? How many Leppas do you have? Good question. 4K. I've been burning them down. Someone, dude, I always say, man, I was super lucky. Someone gave me like a 13,000 Leppa Berry donation at the start of Johto. And I burned so many to get my mill tank and stuff, dude. So I've been like riding off of that Leppa donation for a long time, dude. And I've added some to the pile. Okay, I actually haven't explained this in a long time. And I've been getting a lot of questions about this recently, so let me explain it. The way that shiny hunting works, and the way that shiny rate, and the way that RNG works in PokeMMO. The shiny rate is 1 out of 30,000, right? That means that every single Pokemon you see has a 1 out of 30,000 encounter, or 1 out of 30,000 chance of being a shiny, whether that's via an egg, whether that's via a single encounter, horde, whatever it may be. People get caught in the like, one horde is not one encounter. That's not how you think about it. Do not do this. One horde is 5 separate encounters. So the way to think about the shiny rate is that whenever you encounter a Pokemon, it's like rolling a 30,000 sided die. That's what it's like. That's the way to think about it. Every time you encounter a Pokemon, roll a die. Roll a 30,000 sided die. The die will never remember or keep track of how many times it's been rolled, right? People get that confused with like the encounter counter. The encounter counter is not the game tracking your encounters. It's you physically and externally keeping track just for fun. There's no like physical benefit. You're never more likely to get a shiny. If you're at 30,000, if you're at 5 encounters, the shiny rate's 1 out of 30k. And if you're at 500,000 encounters, the shiny rate is 1 out of 30k. Now, probability is a whole different thing, but that's, yeah. Keep that in mind. And then a horde gives you 5 individual rolls. So 5 dice rolls. That's the way to think about it. A lot of people will be like, oh, so is a horde technically 1 out of 6,000 shiny rate? And no, like, it sounds like you can just deduce it like it's a fraction, but you can't. For some reason that I don't even have the math knowledge to understand, it ends up being a different number. If you do that, it ends up being like 1 out of 6,337 or so. It's some weird fucking, you can't divide it for whatever reason. I don't know why. There's some math expert will tell me. But you can't just deduce it. It's not good to think about it as a, oh, it's 1 out of 6,000 encounters. That's not how we track encounters. We track encounters as one individual Pokemon. So just think about it as 5 separate rolls. That's the way. A horde is 5 1 out of 30k dice rolls. 3,000 encounters. That's kind of cool. I started this stream at like 1,300 encounters or something like, yeah, around 1,300. Got Zapdos, and now I'm just cranking them out with hordes, man. It took me like 4 days to get those 300 encounters, or like 3 days or something, 1,300 or whatever. And now it's, you know, it's taking me 2 hours to get the, you know, like 2k or whatever or more. If Repel hunting Riolu, does it know a move that can kill it or will take it down? You can always check. So if you're ever worried about if a mon you're shunting has a move that can kill itself or not, usually what you want to do is you want to go to that Pokemon's move pool. Well, firstly, check what level it is in the wild. So let's say you're in Challenger's Cave. Let's say it's level 49 to 50, right? Let's check its move pool. Scroll down to 49 to 50, and you can see whatever 4 moves that it learns prior to that, it's the moves that it probably should have. So it won't have Final Gambit, thankfully. That would suck. So it should have Copycat. It should have Close Combat, Helping Hand, and Swords Dance. None of those should be harmful, right? That's the way to check if a Pokemon might have a move that is going to cause an issue in a shiny hunt. Dude, Magnezone is probably one of the most underrated Nuzlocke Pokemon in PokeMMO. It was god tier in my Nuzlocke. Its typing is so good. Steel Electric is so incredible. It's so good. Yeah, I can't recommend Magnezone and Magneton are super underrated in general. And yeah, Magnezone is an incredible Nuzlocke Pokemon. I would love to like try to do some Nuzlocke guide specific content at some point. Shiny Voltorb or Electrode? That's a good question. I feel like Voltorb. I feel like I'm a Voltorb guy. I feel like I would pick Voltorb. But I'd have to see them, you know? You gotta give it a fair judging. I feel like I'm a Voltorb guy. The blue's on the bottom for Electrode, right? Yeah. I feel like I'm a Voltorb guy. The grin, the grin and stuff on Electrode's funny. Yeah, I'm a Voltorb. Because, like, Electrode looks like it has, like, hasn't shaved. It has, like, blue stubble. But Voltorb looks like it has, like, a bandana, like, sort of Zorro mask on. Voltorb looks cooler. Electrode's silly. Neither are wrong. I'm a Voltorb guy for sure. That's my final pick. What Pokemon have you shunted for a lot but have not got? That's a really good question. A lot of single encounter spots I've spent a lot of time at and haven't gotten. So, for example, I've easily done like, man, 80,000 the one time. I've easily done like 150, I think, 1,000 encounters at the Unova Route 13 spot, going for really most things there. Combi and Sunkern are the big ones, and then like Pinsir or Heracross would be incredible, but those would be too lucky, you know. But like Combi and Sunkern, I've only gotten one shiny at that spot, and it was a double battle Rapidash, which sucked. And then I've easily done over 30,000 encounters, maybe not that much more, but like 30 to 40,000 encounters fishing for Whalmer. That's a shitty one to be dry on. I've done probably around 30,000 encounters at Bagon, probably around that. I've gotten one Soul Rock, and that makes sense. That's the real ones. That's the big ones, I think. That was a good question. Alpha Foretress Johto, thank you guys for the call. I'm down to go check that out. I don't know if it's worth any Pokeyen, but even if it's not, let me finish this one sweet scent. You can always go for a Shalfa Fortress would be insane. That's a really, really hard. Fortress is an egg hunt, I'm pretty sure, like Pineco Fortress. Quick ball it. I'm down to do the quick ball risk. Let's go for it, guys. If it's worth money, I'm down to just catch it. Let's just see the value. Okay, female fortresses are super cheap. What's the cheapest male fortress? 35, 48. I might catch. I feel like there's like some decent ones though. Like I'm seeing 80k listings. What's the hidden ability on it? Overcoat. Probably don't want that. I don't know. Interesting though. I don't even know. I assume this is like a PvP reward. I don't even know what this trophy vanity is from. That must be a pretty rare vanity. I've never seen this. I've never seen this vanity. Let me message him. Let's see if I can actually ask. Hey, sorry to bother. Just curious. What's that backslot trophy vanity from? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna whisper. I don't see vanities that I don't know where they're from very often nowadays. Hi, bro. It's from the team of the year. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a rare PV. So that is from a team tournament. That's crazy. Those are tough. There's probably very few of those. Yeah, there's probably very few. There's only one of those tournaments a year. There's probably very few of those in game. That's super cool, man. I appreciate him actually responding, you know. If it's female, I might just quick ball it no matter what. If it's male, I'll properly try to catch it. Okay, it's male. I'm gonna switch over to my... Should I even try to attack it here? Any fire attack will one-shot it. I could safeguard if it's gonna do some dumb shit. I'll just I don't know. I'll do whatever here. I'll play this very casually. People go really hard into like min-maxing for alphas. I don't really care. It's like, as long as you catch it, as long as you have decent enough Pokemon skills, you'll catch it eventually. Like pretty fast too. It can mean if you're catching a lot of alphas, I get it. You know, the consistency is nice. Oh my god, the Alpha Fortress did the thing, guys. +6 attack, +4 defense. Oh my god, no, it reversed. It's so strong now. Please catch. I feel like I should set up a sub. I feel like if it hits me with a... Dude, if I have to sub. If it hits me with a fucking +6 gyro ball, that's gonna destroy me. +6 attack? Yeah, I've got a spore and sub now. This is so funny. This Foretress being a problem for me. All right, there's the catch. Not even hard. 31 attack, 31 speed. Honestly, with actually 25 plus defense and offense, this is a really good breeder for Gliscor. Hilariously, that's actually a really good catch. That's actually very, very good. That's actually really good. Okay, sick. I'll take that all day. I'm down to also single encounter check these Pinecos because this is an egg hunt for a shiny normally. So if I can randomly get one via swarm, that'd be the dream. All right, let's head back to our Dugtrio spawn and see how things are looking. Actually, okay, really quick, I want to grab that 2 million Pokeyen from that 20. That was an insane flip. Like this 2012 flip was so good. Very fucking happy with that. Back to Dugtrio, fellas. Let's see how the RNG rolls today. Probably shouldn't get a shiny for a long time, but we'll see. Hey, Pat, I was wondering if given you're the closest thing to the quote-unquote face of PokeMMO, has Nintendo/Pokemon Company ever reached out to you and tried to steer you away from making content focusing on the game? I imagine they wanted to get as little exposure as possible since they've shown they don't want it to even exist. That's an interesting and good question. No. Thankfully, no. Hopefully, no. Yeah, nothing so far. I think I'm still way too small. Like, I'm just like a blip on their radar. Like I'm probably not on their radar. You know, I'm probably just way too small for it to matter. Yeah, and hopefully I stay small enough to where it doesn't matter, because that is a scary proposition. I think I'll be okay. Also, for my, I mean, the issue is, like, once again, for my understanding, PokeMMO is totally legally in the right and totally fine. The issue is, if Nintendo wants to go after me as a content creator, who am I to legally fight them? Like, that is the scary thing, for sure. And that's, I don't know, hopefully it never happens. That is, you struck some fear into me today, Lorax. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's a huge... Once you get that done, you shouldn't have to, Phil Knight. If I have my national decks complete, do I have to worry about unknown OT for shinies? I don't think so. Like, well, if you breed 2 shinies together, you do. Like, if you ever breed shinies, you still have to, like, do that correctly. But if you ever, like, just... Let's say you want to, like, breed up a Bulbasaur. You could buy a Bulbasaur off the GTL and a Ditto, both non-shiny, and breed them if it happens to be shiny. That will be your OT. Like, you're fine... You're fine with any random shinies, for sure. So what actually happens, to be fair, my last 2 streams, they didn't get demonetized, but they got like the +1. So it's like less ads can be shown on them and less companies want to advertise on them. I think because of cursing. Now, I think why that happened, I think it's because of I had a shiny reaction. The last one. I must have cursed a lot in the first one for some reason as well, but I'm trying to cut down on my cursing because I'm cursing so much in my streams that unironically I'm getting monetization issues on my streams, which is, yeah, not good. I just once again, I'm someone like, you know, for me, cursing's not. Some people watch my stream recaps and they'll say like, oh, like you curse so much, man, like please stop. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to like offend. It's really like, for me, cursing, I just grew up with it not being a really bad thing. Now, if you're directing curse words at someone or like using them to attack something or someone, that's one thing. But using them as filler words to me has never been bad. I apologize if that upsets you. I try to use them less because of that, especially in like that's my thought process. My thought process on them. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try to. But like when it's impacting my monetization, like unironically, I should bring it down for sure. All right, that's 4,000 encounters, fellas. 4,000 encounters, 4-hour stream. I think it's a good place to call it. Thank you guys for watching today. I do super appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed your time here and it was helpful, entertaining, whatever it may be. Dislike if not, that's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's links down below, and if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo do help out a ton, but aren't necessary. You know, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, and I hope it was a positive asset to your day. The same way everybody listed here is a positive asset to my day, going above and beyond and allowing me to make content every single day. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.